So very, very cool. Thank you, you guys. Mr. Baxter, it's nice to see you again, my friend.
See you.
Good. It looks to me like you're enjoying this. Congratulations, you guys. Please find a way to sit. Any old hat. Sit down. Does that feel a little bit better? Yeah. Just awesome. Where's your pianist? Huh? Where? Where are they? We just played the gospel thing. That was really cool, my dear. Nice work. I think that was awesome. We're the soloists in this time, right? Awesome, dear. That was just fantastic. You guys the things that I heard in place were, first of all, professionally, the way that you approach the stage. Secondly, you're singing healthily. You're singing with vitality, with energy, and I could see that and hear that throughout the whole thing. Wasn't we are not alone, where you were not only united in voice, but you were united physically as well. Did you hold hands with that spot? Why did you do that?
Not alone.
That's the short answer. Because we are one as a choir. We're a family. That came across very clearly to me. You do a choir every year, I assume? Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Well, we just talking backstage, and we wanted to express how the song how it says behind the choir and
How nice and how honest. And that's what I thought I saw on the stage. I saw honesty on that. On it. I saw it on your faces, and I heard it in the way that you sang. That was great. That was just really super. I've just come back, believe it or not, from Scotland. For no reason at all. I took my son and son-in-law to Scotland, and we just wanted to go to Scotland, so we went for a little vacation for a week. And the first night that we were there, we wound up in a little pub that had great sandwiches and stuff, and we had a dinner there, and it said folk music. And at the end of it was like an hour later, so we walked around to the pub and came back, and the room wasn't quite as big as this whole stage. And these people were sitting around with mandolins and guitars, and they had fiddles and all this stuff. And it was Sunday night at 9 o'clock, and all they did was play Scottish Celtic music. There wasn't a stage, they didn't perform, they just went around and we did that. And they looked at me and they said, would you like to sing something? And I looked at them square in the eye and I said, I don't understand a word you're saying, because the accent was so tough I couldn't tell what they were doing. It was just a blast. I wanted to be able to do that, to say something about that, because I think the song All Too Soon that you're doing has so many different, thank you, 10, that's perfect, has so many different Celtic kind of sounds in it. And I wanted to pass on to you what I learned from just sitting around with these guys. It was a jam session, that's all it was. It was the way that our trip started. It was the very first thing that happened. And then for the rest of the week, we traveled around Scotland, which is about, a third, probably in Washington. It's probably a little bit, about 2/3 the size of Washington, maybe that. So it's not particularly large. We wanted to hide and all sorts of things. But I wanted to pass on to you some of the articulations that they did that just came out, and especially the guy who was sitting right next to me, because when you start that fast section, the guy that was sitting next to me had one of those really bright Scottish, Irish voices. I went to the town and I can't do it. And he had this really brilliant voice. And I think I'd like to pass on some of those things to you that we've learned to see if you like that. And then maybe talk about some of the other stuff that you did. But thanks for an excellent performance. And can we goof off a little bit? Can we try some stuff? Stand up, come on, let's go. Take out All Too Soon. Come on, Ryan. All Too Soon, everybody. If I would have listened to that guy sing it, he would have gone, no one's in doubt at the children singing, all too soon shall be women and men. There would be a lot of those articulations that are okay. Would you sing again? No one's in doubt. I heard you sing. Did you go? Sing it, ready, go.
No one's in doubt.
Stop. Already, it's more Celtic. Their sound and the way that they played and the way that they sang, it was in a bar, and the way that they did it was earthy, energetic. Let's try again. Go. Stop. Let's go. No one's in doubt that the chill. Would you sing that the chill right now? That the chill. And there's a space in between that the chill. Go. That the chill. And the reason for that is because the bagpiper that came in, it was a small set of bagpipes. It wasn't a field bagpipe, it was small ones. Son John actually played a drum along with me. We were over there today. And so the bagpiper has that kind of Celtic sort of piano familiar. What key is this here? D. So in here. All those things are the grace notes and the articulations of the culture of that music that I learned. And so I think that the children singing, all too soon shall be willing hand in hand. Did you hear that? I'm playing that a little bit, see if we can do that. Because what I'd like to do is turn you loose with that and realize that it doesn't always have to stay in the rhythm, and then you decide whether or not you want to do that. Again, ready, go.
No one's in doubt that the children sing. All too soon shall be women and men.
Already, it has more vitality and more of those things in it. Ryan, I would encourage you to look at that and then be unafraid to seek out. I just got lucky. I just happened to walk in and we just happened to see this. And so that changed everything for me. Can we go to where you sing faster? Where's that section? Grandpa.
Grandpa was in war, and when he come back,
Stop. And when he come, that's it. And when he come, that was right. Whoever did that up there. Everybody did it. Grandpa was in war. It's up in front here. Grandpa was in war. Does that make sense? Be unafraid of it. Go, sir. Have fun.
Grandpa was in war, and when he come back to Nova Scotia, we had a rifle, who had no English, but yes and no.
Stop. Ladies again. What believe her all? And I think it's supposed to be, it's either page, but I think it's called government. I think it's in trips. I think it's so much of their music was in triplets. It just went that way. Let me just turn you loose with that much, and let you decide, if you decide to keep the song, what you'd like to do with it to make it feel more Celtic. All right? Thank you, groovy. That's just right. Did I say groovy? Oh, God. We are not alone.
Groovy.
United both physically again and spiritually. Let's sing a little bit of it. I have just a few suggestions. Go ahead, sing. Stop, you're not together. Get together, guys. Come on, go. I mean, you weren't singing together. Put your articulation together. Go, Mr. Batchelor. Go. Stop. Sing again. Don't conduct. Breathe and go whenever you're ready. Stop. Communicate. You have to communicate. Any sense at all what to do. You have to communicate and stay together. Ready? Communicate and think. Don't count. Just breathe, sense what everybody's doing, and go.
We are not alone. We are not alone. We are not alone.
Stop. They're together. Sometimes you and I get in the way, do we? Yeah, we're in the road. I think we should be a little longer. Can you make it? Excuse me, listen. Would you go? Does that make sense? Make the note longer, but still stay in the middle. Breathe and go when you're ready. Stop. That's good. Make sure the note's long, but you breathe and you start together and end together. Sense that. You were the one who said this expresses how we are united together as a chorus. Someone said it was family. It was you. Ready? Unite family. Please unite again. Longer on we. Ready? Go.
We are not alone.
is changing things. Can you change a little bit more? This time you sing the word we. Can you pucker up? Let me just say this much. Would you make the vowels themselves sound more dignified? Can I have more space in what you're doing? Instead of we are not alone, I'd rather hear we are not alone. Add dignity to that and see what happens. Start again. The solo, I would have given anything to have been your voice to be able to do this. It's just beautiful, number one. And the way you're so stellar on the notes is gorgeous. But to have this chorus accompany you, that has to be exhilarating. That was wonderful. Again, please, for safety. Ready? Start whenever you're ready. And longer we, and work together. Go.